Danny, one of the protesters, did this incredible capture of images of the homeless guy's property within Scientology's property. So Scientology has this property. You guys remember a live maybe a little while back where
His name is Wendall.
I'll get there.
Wendall.
And so I did a live a little while back with scissor lifts where the Aftermath Foundation put up a poster saying, we're here to help you. So they did a billboard and it was right next to Scientology's property. And so they put up their scissor lift to kind of block it. And then overnight they tore it down. Somebody allegedly tore it down from Scientology. That's what we are guessing. But in that property, Danny was able to take his phone and go up over the fence and actually capture images. And if you look in my community tab, you can actually see these images that I posted there of what Danny captured today. And it's all um, it's Windows, the homeless guy that was there the other day, this weekend, that was getting arrested and then asked to have the sergeant actually come. And once he got there, the sergeant made them release him and not arrest him, which we found very fishy. And as he walked back to his place and they were pulling off, he pulls out a knife and was showing his knife. And it's just, and later on, I guess that day, he defecated on Scientology's lawn and then also was masturbating in public. And so the fact that LAPD is allowing this just shows how corrupt they are. And now we just discovered today, Danny found that all his items were inside of Scientology's property and there was a mattress next to it. So they even gave him a mattress so he could spend the night there. And it's just absolutely ridiculous. And the moment that Danny posted these pictures, sure enough, Scientology had their minions run over there and remove the items immediately. And then one of the security guards evidently even threatened Danny. They sprayed him with some sort of water. I don't know if it was a hose or anything, but I'm going to ask him when we get there. I'm going to interview him. And so, it's just got my blood boiling right now. And I'm just really super frustrated. Just once again, the LAPD, has Scientology's back and they're doing all this BS behind the scenes. And, they're saying, oh, we're not connected. We're not connected. We're not showing any favoritism. Come on, guys. So, anyway, so we are getting there. We're close. So, I'm just going to go ahead and switch the camera back and just see what we see when we drive up.
Thank you guys for joining. It's disgusting and very disturbing. It's very disturbing what we're seeing, a pattern of constant corruption, collusion. It's all just absolute rampant collusion is what is being seen. All of these OSA ops, and in what world is the LAPD showing up with these OSA ops, apparently also colluding with them, right? It's
Yeah.
totally insane.
Well, and then I was just talking to Audit LA, and she said that one of the girls went downtown because they wouldn't take her report in Hollywood, evidently. So she went downtown to the police station down there, the headquarters downtown, to file a complaint. Um, and lo and behold, within seconds, that homeless guy was right behind her. And that just seems
Well,
really,
Chad just said that the cops haven't even come for Aja and Danny.
yes.
Even after getting sprayed, even after being threatened. I mean, they were literally threatened.
Yeah. So here's the kids over here. I'm going to find a parking space here. But I wanted to pull up right here. See this property right here on the corner, and see there's a billboard that Windows encampment.
Wendell's, yeah.
Yeah, Windows.
Wendell.
Window.
Wendell.
Sorry, guys. I was going after a parking spot and someone grabbed it. Let's see where we can go here. Yeah, so you just see it's just like it's endless corruption, and it's just like so frustrating.
Yeah, it was Becky.
Yeah, it was Becky who went downtown. Exactly.
Pinche Becky.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Pinche Becky.
Okay, we're here, and it's just once again, it's just you see that the police are even going to extra lengths to do all this corruption. And I think it's because we're getting so close and we're starting to uncover it and we're filing all these reports against them, and we're not stopping. We are continuing to file these reports, and we're not going to stop. We can go through there, right there.
This is the second time was hired Wendell. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is all about
Yeah, in Serge's
hiring.
chat, someone just said this is the second time that OSA has hired Window. They do this. They hire these people off the street to do their dirty work, and I mean, look at my community tab, and look at the photos that I just put. No, we're gonna find out. I'm gonna interview him here in a second once we get there. Hey, Marina. But it's just, you guys, OSA, you guys, it's coming. Get ready. I know you're listening to me right now. I know you're listening to all of us, and you're seeing all the stuff that we're capturing. And with the beautiful part, it's on film forever. And there's nothing you can do about that. There's nothing you can do about that. On here, you guys. I'm gonna flip my phone over because I need to get to those controls, and for some reason, okay, hang on. Hang on, guys. Okay. What is going on here? Why? Okay.
Hiring plan.
There we go. I'm telling you. Okay, I have to do this, so hold on. Sorry. Okay. Okay. I know. You were upside down there for a second. I was trying to get the controls on my phone to the left side, but I will deal with this the way it is. I guess once I started it, it locked in the orientation of the feed. Yeah, we are living in well, this is an upside down world right here. I mean, that's the problem, is like this whole.
Oh look, LPD finally showing up, you guys.
Oh, great.
We're arriving right on time. The LAPD just showed up.
Yeah, so the LAPD just showed up down here. That's why we're picking up the pace right now. And this is always out here, and he's always trying to hog. Yep, let's see what's going on here, guys.
No, the guy was actually at the arrest.
the guy was the one that said that he was going to kill us. And then I also called you guys had two incidents. One for the the assault, and then the second one was for the dog. The guy with the dog. That was really good dog.
The guy was being verbal with me, wanted to fight me right here, like because I was that direction, and when he approached me, he was claiming that I was recording him when I wasn't, and so he wanted to fist fight me and call me names, derogatory names, and then while I was walking up there, he pressed the street, and he pressed the street, and he had the dog, he was grabbing the dog by the butt. Was pushing the dog, attacking the dog, and that was that. And he even let go of the leash so the dog can attack me. He was giving commands to the dog to attack me. But
the dog didn't bite you.
No, the dog didn't. The dog was just looking back at him like that was it. Like I'm not hurt or anything, but that was the only thing.
I'm showing you guys the video. Because he went into the building. And he did a duck ride on us.
He's gonna come back.
I mean, look at that. That's aggressive.
No, he's gonna kill us.
What is this?
Look.
Bro,
What?
you can't put that in my face.
It wasn't in your face.
Let me just. Is it reasonable? We're trying to help you guys. Like, you
What?
guys can film it. Don't put it in my face. Be respectful.
And then that's where I found.
Do your job.
I probably have it in a better thing.
Can you get it, bro? Please, thank you.
And then for the PPA. Oh, it's more better. Oh, there you go.
Bro, let's go here, dude. Come on.
Oh, show him all
We have our right to do this.
I'm trying to help him. And he's a victim, I'm trying to help him. No victim wants to be like that.
It would be really nice if the LAPD did help the victims.
What I'm trying to do?
Here you go. Is it? I don't have my ID, but I have a picture of it. And then for the PPA, because I did the call first for that one, and then the PPA, and then that guy ended up showing up. I have it.
Stop recording me, bitch. It's calling me names and all that. I'm not even recording you, but now I am. And that's how it started.
Yeah.
It's been about an hour since I called for enforcement. It's 5 cars are still parking like the road. But if it was one of us, even if you're unloading.
Well, that's what they did the other day when we were out here.
Yeah, even if you're unloading.
They gave 8 Denver tickets, and they left the other tickets, the other meters untouched that were red. Yeah.
And I
You
called
want to get
twice
F5
already.
this guy, partner? Just get F5.
I called twice for.
So here we are. They're going to take PA report right now for Danny. I mean, this is just ridiculous. These guys are just coming out of the woodworks, and what they do is they hire someone off the streets to do this attack on the protesters, on everybody, and then they get done with their job, and then they come back and they go back. OSA goes back out and finds another group of guys to do the next round of attacks on the protesters, and it's just continuous circle of nothing but corruption. And these police are just, I mean, it's ridiculous to see how deep these police are involved with Scientology.
And it wasn't a vote, it was a pressure code.
I'm gonna go. And right there, yeah.
Yeah, he's Jew. Yeah, I've seen the video. He's just wandering down the sidewalk. Yeah, the
Yeah, and this little guy, look at him, he's running away. Oh, you don't want to hear what you're saying? Code words? Oh, he ran away from me so he could talk, and he's like, oh, he got in the way of him watering down the sidewalk. That's what he just said.
Miss Pink, stop that shit, Miss Pink. I can see you, Miss Pink.
One more.
Stop talking shit, Miss Pink. Did you see that? I haven't seen it.
I love that, Susie. Is that just the funniest?
Right there, I was gonna reach my property right just in case.
Love and then
I wasn't even filming him. I wasn't even doing anything to torture him, and he just came.
Do you know that's for sure, Shelly Drifter?
Saying all that shit, like I'm gonna shoot you there.
He's a plant. They call him a plant. That means that OSA hires them to come out and harass us. Yes. Just like Wendall was over here.
And he went inside there to report us.
Trying to say, I'm on the public sidewalk. I'm like, so am I, motherfucker. What? You know, that's the whole problem from the beginning. You claiming me, why am I filming? I'm on the public sidewalk. I told you that. And now he's gonna claim he's on the public sidewalk. You know what I mean? So like total Scientology behavior. Exactly. And then he went
Yeah,
away.
he went inside.
He went and snitched to William, and then he came out of there and went across the street. That's what he went to do. He went to tell Scientology, you know. That's what we do.
So Danny, what prompted you to look over the fence and take the picture? How did you? What? Yes. Buffering a little bit, so just.
he's just watering the.
My feet is still wet. I don't have a better.
And someone just said in the chat they can't water before a certain time. Hey, who said that? Who about the watering the washing off the sidewalk? In my chat, I'm talking to you guys.
You're gonna have to replay. I mean, I got into I almost got into a fist fight with some knucklehead, some agitator. No, I have not. I'm gonna let Danny handle it. Like I already know they're not gonna do shit about it. I don't even want to get upset. You know what I mean? Knowing that they're not gonna do shit about it.
I'm there and he comes and gets the hose.
So what's the login? Hollywood watering laws again? Can you say that again, Drifter?
And then he wets up a clean, so I want to do a wet my shoes though.
There's a law that there's no watering in Hollywood before 6 p.m.
Right, exactly. Like religious practices being interrupted, children being locked up against their will. There's no angle there to see.
Scientology, they don't ask Scientology, can we see different angles? They just come and grab
It's
you
a
and
power
bring
washer.
it to you.
It's not a
So
regular
why?
boat.
So this is where you're.
Yeah, you can't. You got to have a permit to use a power washer.
Shit about it. This is why I'm not.
That's not
Just
reasonable
keeping
as far
myself.
as arresting them for water. I'm not going to be arresting someone for water.
You're not gonna.
What about the threat?
The criminal threat is we are taking a report for that. That is arrestable. That's a felony.
I want to do a private
Oda's getting a little hijacked. I guess his whipples are really getting.
It's illegal to water the sidewalk before 6 p.m. unless it's for health reasons. It's against the law. I know, but these guys are getting. You guys are covering up for these guys left and right. It's pathetic.
Are you gonna take the report for the hate crime that was done to me? It's a hate crime. He tried to have the dog attack me.
It's going to be annotated.
It's gonna be what? I'm sorry.
Annotated. That he was trying to attack you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Sue. I'm gonna go grab a coffee at Starbucks.
Let's not Brian
Do you want anything?
guys, please. Let's not. Remember what happened
AJ,
to Wendell?
Do you want anything from Starbucks?
No, I'm okay. Thank you.
Nothing warm?
Yeah, coffee maybe.
Okay.
Well, he started with me. I just give you. I'll give it to you, but
Okay, guys, I'm gonna go for a walk here and go get Aja coffee, so she warms up a little bit because it is
There's
getting a
another
little.
child trafficking van, just so you can see them all day long. Trafficking.
Thanks for. Yeah, see, you guys, and I just want to say, like I said, she's made 6 complaints already, and that's what you guys can do. When you guys are there, you're helping us by doing stuff like that. Exactly, by writing into the police department, by writing the reports, and an audit. You know, she has a whole list of emails for all the different departments. Sorry, I just burped. All the different departments that are supposed to be protecting the public, and there's all these different laws that we can be just inundating them with letter after letter after letter. So you guys do make a difference. And because our hello, darling, how are you? Good. I like your little TikTok the other day. I'm quitting. Was that long ago? Oh, it just popped up the other day. I was like going, I'm like, what is this? What is this noise?
Do you want anything from Starbucks? Heidi, Wendell and Camp.
It's just.
So all of these tactics are coming to discuss buildings where child traffickers are.
Yeah, Becky, can you believe that? I mean, guys, check out her video about that. It's just, it just shows, I mean, to me, it's like part of me can't believe it, but the other part of me, I totally believe it. Oh, little guy. I was just checking out a little dog that just walked by.
Ever getting a shred of justice for himself. So that's
Yeah, I mean, disgusted. It's like we're paying for this police department to police our city and to protect us. Scientology doesn't give $1 to the city in taxes, and they're using them. They've got them underneath their thumb, doing their dirty work all the time.
whenever they attack us, they want to see a million angles, they want to see a million things, and then they don't want to do a shred of a thing about it.
Yeah, the moment that they saw Danny post the pictures, they sent guys over there running over there really quick to remove all his stuff. I would like to have gotten that on video. Yeah, definitely. Are they closed? Oh no, maybe they're closed already. What time is it? I think they're closed. Oh no. Is it? Oh no, okay. You still open? Oh god, I was like, oh my god, they're closed. Where do I order? Okay. Can I get a medium coffee, black? And then can I get a...
Right now we don't have any black coffee or not black coffee in Americano.
That's fine. And then a soy latte, oat latte, medium, with 3 brown sugars, please.
Trying to fuck up your life.
Oh, right. I'm gonna go ahead and mute it because they're playing music, guys. They're playing music, and every time they play music, and we're fighting. It's not right from the LAPD. I mean, everybody, and not sit there and just protect Scientology. You want protection for deaths that they make up. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and mute it and go in and grab my coffee. So hang in there. Enjoy your chat, okay? Enjoy your chat, okay? Okay, we're heading back, you guys. I don't mean to make you cry. I don't know, you know, it's just ridiculous. You know, you sit here and you just like, I was trying to circle back here. So you can see the tactics. In Scientology, I know you're listening, so enjoy this. It's true. The ops that they pull. Can you imagine what they're doing to kids? I mean, we've heard all the kids' stories that have, you know, gotten out of Scientology, from the abuse to the essays to the pedos in there. I have to breathe. Yeah, so you could just imagine what, and even like these young security guys these young guys that are in there, you know, the guy that was the Odo the other day was tearing down the God, in my mind's just like, I'm just so frustrated right now, just so you guys know. It's just like, I just can't believe these people, but I can. But the guy that was tearing down all the things that they put up with the kids missing and Scientology is a cult and all that on the polls and all that, Odo, they call him Odo. I don't know if that's really his name. But you look at him and you look how young he is and you look at the life. I mean, he's wasting his life. I mean, can you imagine spending your whole life in a building, protecting a building, protecting a convicted felon, L. Ron Hubbard's mission to save the world? And the thing is you see how they are. They're not saving the world for you or I. They're just saving the world for them. Hence the billion-year contract that they have 4-year-olds sign. So this corruption that we see all the time from the LAPD using their power is this part of us taking it, you know, baby steps, taking it down. So they did request for them to call the sergeant, but I don't see another second car down there yet, so I don't know if he's arrived. Usually if Scientology calls, they're here in a second. There's a car pulling up right now, so we're just in time to connect with this conversation that they're going to have right now. And it's just really just they want the sergeant there to make sure the report's actually going to be filed, even though we know that it's likely not going to be filed. Or they're just going to like do what they do all the time and just kind of like say it's filed and not file it. Now the one cop's cluing him in to his story, his interpretation. Michael. Good, how's it going?
I don't think. Oh, thank you, honey.
There's cream and sugar in there. I didn't know if you wanted it. Okay.
Yes, yes. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, you're welcome. Yeah, that'll warm me up a little bit.
Yes, thank you. I am freezing. W Michael.
Hey, hey.
Is it all? Oh, thank you.
So I have a question. The guy, one of the after you guys came out, disrupted mass. So I want to go BC on disrupting a religious service. And then he was wedding me, which I have a video of. So I would like to go BC. So,
But you know what? I got yours, I think, here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on those 5 cars. I'm still on those 5 cars.
I'm like right there, and he was my phone, the audio was like for a while. So that's when he started wedding me.
Oh, this is too full. What am I gonna do with the rest?
Pour down all those fucking walls like that.
Huh?
Pour down
Oh,
all
just-
those fucking walls.
Just pour it in the planter over there if you need to, right?
Oh shit.
The bottom line.
Oh shit.
Don't burn. Yeah.
Will I be breaking the law if I? Because the rules don't apply the same to us.
People,
The law doesn't apply the same.
following people by Scientology, helping them out and all that. By coming and messing up the whole writing of all the names and all that.
Literally safeguarding the
Oh shit, of course it doesn't. Here, there you go. There you go. I told you they're gonna do shit, bro. I told you.
But there's a law in California that says at 6, you can't have any water going on sidewalks or anything before 6 p.m.
I agree with you on that. That is a lot. The only reason I'm going to have them take a battery report is in case the detectives decide to change their mindset.
And yeah, I'll report them. So have them.
It's really true, you guys. Thank you, Danny. Did you get what I was doing? Yeah, okay. Is that a problem?
That's fine, guys. We already have the.
Okay, so there we have it. We'll see how far that goes, you guys. Let's come back down here to check out what's going on down here. So thank you for looking that up, because you see he even agreed that at 6 o'clock that they weren't supposed to be watering before 6 p.m. So clarify me again. So you're going to get a bite to eat, and you looked over and you saw the bags. What possessed you? I mean, with the bag, because like they have it covered. So how did you see the bags?
Oh, because technically I usually, because there's like a little opening.
So you look.
I usually look there.
So you peeked in. Okay, so yeah. So I was wondering, like you peeked in and you saw it, and you're like going, "Oh shit, look at this." Yeah. Okay. And then, so did you continue to go get something to eat, and then when you came back, they had it moved?
No. After a while, I went to the restroom, and that's when it was already there. When I came back, it was still there.
So we didn't see them moving it.
Moving what?
Windows stuff.
No, we didn't see him moving. I went to the restaurant, and then I was gonna and then I was gonna show the chat, the join later.
Right.
Where's Wendall step at? And then I looked and I'm like, oh, everything's gone now.
Yeah. So they ran out here.
They ran from over there, or one of the cars, someone in the car. They went in. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah. They sent someone over immediately.
They sent someone over there immediately to move it. So that tells you right there that the fucker is something fishy.
Yeah.
Going on.
Well, hello. Let's house you. We'll give you housing. You come do this for us.
For us, and
It's an
you know
op.
what I mean?
It's an op. It's an op. Yeah.
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 It is.
Not every day, but
You know, and he was, because funny how he was here for like three days.
Yeah. So you guys, what we're talking about right now here, I'm gonna go. Let me do this. So what we're talking about right now is there's a homeless guy out here. His name's Wendall. We believe
I'll be back.
that he was hired by Scientology in some form or another to harass us. He was harassing us Saturday. He had a knife. He he had a knife out of his sheet, and you can't have it out of the sheet in the covering, and he was flashing it around, and he was hanging out here, and then they called him on the knife. They called the police on the knife. They came out. They had him in handcuffs, said there was a warrant out for his arrest, and they, from there, he was complaining. He's like, no, call the sergeant, call the sergeant. And we're like, why is the sergeant? The guys have got you. They pulled up your arrest, your warrant. They have it. And so they turned around, called the sergeant. Sergeant came out, blah, 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 talked to Wendall, went up to Wendall and did his little blah, 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 blah. And then the sergeant looked at his two police officers and said, go ahead and release him. And the guy took him to jail, released him because why they arrest him. But anyway, so getting back to Wendall, so Danny was here today, and also walked by this lot right back over here, you guys. Let me get there. Let me get this lot right here. So this lot right here, let me zoom in here. So that lot right there, you can see the blue building. It's their beautiful blue they use on everything. And there's a sign, there's the billboard that the Aftermath had their billboard for. And there's a sign, there's the billboard that the Aftermath had their billboard for one day up. And it was up. And it was, the next day it was gone. I wonder how it disappeared so quickly overnight. But they had scissors left. But inside that little area right there, which is Scientology's property, was all this an encampment for Wendall. His chairs, his stuff that he's writing, his books, I mean, they even looked like they had a clothes rack there for him to hang stuff. And a mattress. And you guys can see the photos in my community tab that I got from Danny to post. But once again, what's Danny doing with those? Once again, yeah, and the moment that Danny posted it, probably within 30 minutes they had someone there removing it. Yeah, Wendall, and then, you guys, I was talking earlier about the thing that happened with Becky downtown, is that she went, evidently, and this is just what I've heard, is that she went to file a report here, and they wouldn't file a report for her, so she actually went downtown to the main headquarters downtown to file the report, and right behind her, Wendall walks in. What a coincidence, right? So anyways, and then Danny even said that the bike guy was out today again. Scooter guy, not the bike guy, scooter guy. That's the guy, that the old man that rides the scooter and runs into people, and ran into Danny and said it was a hate crime. Meanwhile, you guys, if you've been hanging out with me, you know that I actually had him videotape a month before trying to do it to me. So, oh my God, look at this. This is funny. These kids, I mean, scooter guy. Check this out.
Just by sheer stupidity of how many decades have they been doing.
So here, look at this here, you guys.
Allowed it, they dumb, they say they don't know, so they can put on notice. Thank you, sir. Nothing, no guardrails.
Yeah, and here Wendell defecated on their grass, and then another protester said that he was masturbating over there, and they just let him be. So, and it's like, once again, it gives me the same taste in my mouth as the same thing that happened with Aaron when he was in town with that guy. Once again, probably hired by Scientology op to do an op. So you were at Costco? And who attacked you at Costco? Was it him? Was it Wendall? Becky, where'd you go? I want to hear. Was it Wendell that attacked you, or was it someone else? Yeah, share your story. A different lady, huh? You know, and I always tell everybody, all the kids that are out here protesting, and I only call them kids because they're much younger than I am. All the kids that are out here protesting is that I say, just like right now, they're watching this channel, they're watching Serge's channel, they're watching Danny's channel, Aja's channel, they're watching everybody's channel right now. And so be aware that they're watching you, they're following you. I mean, it's just part of their tactics, their fair game tactics. Well, I'm excited about they got arrested. So, Audit, if you're on the channel, don't write it in the notes, but you know what I'm talking about. And the answer is no presence of any of that we were thinking that should be here right now, and it's not here. Audit, you know what I'm talking about. But don't put it in the chat if you're on, I don't want it in the chat right now. Oh, they're panicking. Yeah, they're panicking for sure. You see it. I see it. I mean, even the LAPD is even panicking, I think. You see how they've changed their tactics a little bit and how they're attacking people now. And yeah, they're definitely, I think, the connection between the two is getting so obvious and so documented, and it shows it being closer and closer and closer. It's a cool evening here. Oh, let me see. I want to see what time it is. Hold on.
Stop being out ethics. Stop being a disgusting out ethics criminal.
So he came out and moved the things. And I'm wondering, they're even owned by the city.
And then actually, when you're done with that,
Hey, do you want to have a conversation?
I told you not to leave them out, but you don't
Why
listen.
are you monitoring the felonies of kids who are out to be with adults?
What are you doing with your life in there? What are you doing? How did you get mixed up in this mess? I mean, there's a way out of here. We can hook you up and get you out of here quickly. And I think you're married, you and your wife. I mean, how can you even have a family in here?
Yeah, I know. They were kind of dirty. Clean them off next time. They got my hand dirty. Also, you got 2 more down there. You got to go back. Here, we'll pick them up. You're doing great, sweetie.
Are you having... That's city property, so would it be considered stealing right now? Are you stealing right now?
Are you stealing?
Are you stealing right now? Are you stealing the city signs?
Are you still stealing? So you're stealing. You're in camera for stealing.
Not yours. That is from the city of Los Angeles, not yours.
It doesn't say Scientology on there.
That is says city of Los Angeles. It doesn't
Property
say
of
William, stop
Public
disrupting
Works.
Services. I will have to do a PPA on you. Like I did to Odo.
Danny is a minister. You disrupt his services, he's gonna do a PPA on you, so you better don't do anything.
This looks like a hate crime to me.
It does seem like a...
That belongs to the city.
Yeah, why are you storing the city's property?
86 GOP. I will never investigate you. Don't worry about
That's a ghost. That's a ghost. GOP is a ghost.
it. He was just sitting here. All right, guys. So, LA, you're welcome for me cleaning off the sidewalk for you guys.
Yeah, so you guys, you see, it's just like...
You
it's
better watch out because this van does not stop for anyone.
That's okay. I'm
Okay?
walking
He's not
across the
stopping
sidewalk.
for you. He's just gonna.
The city belongs to them. They do. That's my job. Yeah, because the city caters to them, so they
On their payroll.
yeah.
The city is on their payroll.
Yeah, the city. I'm sure they get a cut.
Of the child trafficking.
Who knows what they did with the property of Windows? I don't know what they did with it.
Child trafficking coming out of these hotels and commercial buildings.
That's why those cars over there, those 5 cars over there, they belong to them, and they probably already paid it. They probably already paid off the parking. Get some money there.
Beautiful. I love that, rather. Oh, Phyllis, we've got many reports, and we're filing a lot of stuff exactly what Poe on the Go was saying. Yeah, we actually got that in a couple months ago, and yeah, they've actually crossed the line a few times, and it's actually a federal offense what they did. So once again, corruption, corruption, corruption. I mean, the city, they just drive back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I mean, it's just, I mean, the emissions, the greenhouse emissions that they're putting into our environment. I know it's not much considered, compared to the rest of the world, but why people can't walk 20 feet or 100 feet to their hotel or to their hotel. That's their hotel exactly. Oh my God. I'm telling you, it's just like craziness. So I'm going to walk over and actually we're going to peek in the fence where Danny captured the photos so that people can actually see them. So once again, you guys, so here's Scientology's property here. There is the billboard that they most likely tore down from the aftermath. And this is really interesting. This is gonna, look at this, you guys. So this is where Danny was walking by and happened to look right here and saw all Windows stuff right there. So if you look at the picture that's in my community tab, you'll see. So then Danny went like this. We do this. So Danny went like this. He's got this. And took the picture. So you can see right there that that's the same place that Danny saw all that stuff. Now, let's take it one step further, okay? Too close. Well, there's nothing there to see because they removed everything, just FYI, But once again, let me do this again. I had to so right down over here, all this area here is where all that stuff was of Windows, okay? So now, I just want to bring this to our attention here too. So you look here, okay, there's a heavy chain right here. So how did he get in and out? Well, let's walk around here, okay, because there was a mattress there. So we're assuming that he slept here. So let's walk around this side here. And once again, there's their telltale sign at Scientology right there with their infrared reader. Gee, do you think he might have had a code to actually get into this place? I would assume that is correct. So that's communication between the two of them right there. Yeah, and they're watching. They're watching right now. They're watching me right here, right now. Yeah, so I mean, and look at that guy that we just, encountered there, removing those signs off the street, taking the city signs into their property. It's kind of a form of theft, if you ask me. And look at how young he is. Look at how young he is. What is he doing with his life? How did he get sucked into this? How did he allow himself to be involved with this cult? I mean, what kind of life does he get to live? Oh, I think there's, is that, I don't know, I'm looking. Yeah, I think right there is Denver J right there. Is that Denver J right there? Yeah, I think so. Yep, here's Denver J. Can you see this guy right here? He is blocking the sidewalk right now. You see this? You see what he just did? This is what they do. You see this? Denver J was coming back to actually take the spot, and this guy just flipped to you and took the spot so that Denver J couldn't be here. That was brilliant. Oh, totally. You see that?
Yeah, so he absolutely just did a little car swap.
Yeah.
How's it going? You doing all right, brother? How you doing today? Good. What's your name? I'm just curious. My name's Jay. Group? Nice to meet you, man. You have a good one, right? I'm leaving. Okay, cool. You're going to be headed out? Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, my bad. So there's just been some, we protest Scientology, and they've been taking all the government stuff. But it just looked like, no, take your time. If that's the case, take your question on this meeting. I apologize for that. You have a good one. Just read the room.
I thought it was the same
Bro,
thing.
same thing.
Yeah, because he was right over there, and all of a sudden, as the moment you turn around and back was backing up. Yeah,
So
I
you
thought
got it too.
I got it too. We are on the same page.
All right, cool.
So he's evidently not a Scientologist. But see, I mean, so now you guys can understand this is what they're doing. All these meters now are taken up by Scientology cars. They're expired. They came out Saturday and they wrote tickets just to Jay and just to DOA, but they didn't write tickets on the expired ones for that were all identified evidently to the ticket person. I mean, you see how corrupt this is? It just gets deeper and deeper and deeper. Yeah, Jay's a great guy. Yep. Wendall Manning. Thank you. Thank you, Louise. So you guys are all my private investigators. That's in the chat. I appreciate your help always. Okay. But you see, it just goes deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. I mean, the fact, I mean, I think it's after hours now, so I think that they don't need to pay the meter. So and look at, they have a sign. You can see the sign in the door right there. So they're saying, do not exit this door probably. Oh, through the garage. Wait for the ducky van to come pick you up before you go out the door here. We will come pick you up. Even if it's just one person, we'll come pick you up. Come on, you guys. So you guys see the clouds coming in, that just bringing in some really cool air right now. It's getting really chilly out here. Yeah, the dolphin van. Well, we had ducky van, dolphin vans, whale vans, Yeah, so these evidently were expired all day and never got tickets. These two cars right here. Okay. look at these little high-tech little cameras they have here. I mean, they started off having like these little guys right here. You see them up there, the little bubbles, and then they went to these like really intense cameras here. And that's probably got a license plate reader on it, and probably like even like face recognition, possibly. I'm just kind of waiting here to kind of help Jay grab the spot. I think this is the lady. Hey, tell him to come back. Yeah. Yeah, you see that guy right there was ready to jump in right there. I mean, and this is how they are. This is exactly how they are, and this is what they do. They're ruthless. They don't care. They don't care about you. They don't care about me. The thing that they don't care about the most is the children. They do not care about the children. Yeah, you guys, they definitely, there's a lot of red curbs here that they actually painted themselves. And the thing is, like, all this stuff is on film. All this stuff is on film. And see, a long time ago when they first started this cult, we didn't have cameras. We didn't have the opportunity to have a voice like we have today by being able to film and narrate what's going on all the time. Actually,
Hey guys, good thing I put those barricades off the sidewalk. She wouldn't have been able to
you know, I went in when I was younger, when I was working in television here in Hollywood, and I actually went in and I started taking the personality test, took the personality test, and then they started giving me a tour around the whole place. And I just got a really nasty feeling about it. I was just like, this is ugly, this is horrible. And so I kind of like ran out. And then probably like 10 years ago, I did a Hallmark special for Christmas. It was called All I Want for Christmas. And so we were filming, and they actually were filming inside of the Scientology property at their pavilion. And it was really gross because they were all standing around all of us as we were doing our filming. And they were just like, you could see they were just waiting to like pounce on anybody like, oh, you want to join Scientology? You want to join Scientology? And I just could not wait to get out of there then. And then and that was pretty much what I knew of Scientology. And that's why it's like important that we're doing this and all these kids are doing it. I mean, it's beautiful that these kids are doing it because what they're seeing is they're seeing what's happened to the kids. And they can't imagine that happened to themselves. And so they're out here fighting for the rights of the kids and to get the kids out because the kids can't consent. And so it wasn't until Serge and I got together that I really started to hear everybody's story. I heard Serge's story. I heard Laura's story. I heard Liz's story, the other Liz's, Nora's story, Jenny Miscavige's story. I mean, you guys saw the list. The list is long, and the list has actually gotten longer and longer and longer. Of the names have been added to that list. And so all these kids, it's just horrific what happened to them. And once I started hearing that, it's like, there's got to be voices. There's got to be people out there standing up. And, you know, the kids cannot consent. The kids can't consent.
Yeah, because there's a lot going on behind the scenes, so it's all being considered.
Yeah, and the other crazy thing is, like we talk about too, is like,
Wendall,
why is it that this street, there's no parking on this street? It's an LA street. It's not owned by Scientology. So how much did they pay them, once again, or what did they do to be able to get that where there's no parking there?
I heard.
I mean, it's just corruption after corruption after corruption. Well, let's see what's going on over here with Jess.
I know he was saying he wanted to.
Actually,
Yeah.
it's a call.
Today?
He said coming about 1 hour.
Okay, so he's probably coming here.
Yeah, he said.
That's funny, I've never...
Like a witness.
Look at the two together, Scientology and the LAPD right there. Don't jump if a kid. I saw corruption firsthand. It happened to me. It happened to me. And that's, you know, when I came out here, I had no idea that I was going to be triggered by seeing the corruption so thick. And it is so thick here. These LAPD departments, these LAPD departments in these areas, the one over by La Poubelle, this one over here, the one over by La Poubelle, this one over here, they're all just so corrupt. You know, and I'm not saying they're all corrupt, all the police officers. I would hope that they're not, because you do see some of these younger kids that are in, that look like they just graduated from the academy and now are on the force. But, you know, it's that good old boy, you know, attitude. Oh, you got to hang out with us and do what we do. I mean, you've seen it. It's like, how many times has the movie actually, you know, how many Hollywood have done movies like this and just like pointed out the corruption inside, and how like if a police officer doesn't join the corruption, then they kind of get shat on by all the other ones. So, you know, but it's changing. It's going to change. It's definitely changing.
So she basically, it's like actually the thing she doesn't, but they can go there. It's so easy, and it's now. I think there's a part of it because we celebrate the months and the months.
When you
learn enough English to speak Spanish.
This is the world famous Charlie Collusion. I don't know if you've met him.
No, I haven't. Who is he?
Oh, okay. So Charlie Collusion came out one day. We thought he was a plant, right?
Right.
But then he started following us around for like 4 hours. I think he was like drunk or something. So ever since then he ended up, he would come back around, right? And then we made him a YouTube channel so he could live stream and join our side. And then he was walking home like 3 days later and got jumped and had a black eye and they stole his money. So we made him a GoFundMe and he got like $4,000.
Oh, nice.
Chris is coming here to get it.
Okay.
With me now, really,
Wendall's.
it's my life actually. I'm living with my situation as a little difficult because about maybe 4 years ago, I get some job in Glendale,
Just be careful.
nice job.
Right.
But then when you know the economy coming down, it's broken my life. I don't have family here.
Where's your
Only
family?
myself. My family is Central America.
Okay.
My dad. I don't have family here. I don't. Nobody help me. No cousin, no brothers, or nothing. No family here. Only me.
Well, think about the kids that get out of Scientology. They don't have family. They don't have anyone to support them. They get out on the streets. They don't know where they're going to live. So they've been in the exact same place.
But about maybe 4 years ago, I had my family. I sent some money because I get some money, my jobs,
Right.
every day. But no now. My dad, my son, the last son, no graduation because I don't send money for him, for the college. My dad's broken everything.
That's not easy. Sometimes it's not easy.
My dad and me, I don't have family here, only me. My friends help me, whether they live, something like that, or job, the economy coming down, everything. But sometimes I visit this church. The church for eat, for dinner or breakfast or something like that. Yeah,
Not this one. The one
Right. Yeah, right. I was going to say they wouldn't let him into this one. I don't think. Right.
Yeah, this is my
Well, I
life,
mean, he's a
actually.
minister. We can actually sit here and pray, right? Hold hands and pray.
Chris is coming, Ty.
Minister
Yeah.
Danny.
Minister, yeah. Out here and it's a little chilly. I come out and have a quick conversation with Danny, because I was a little like, how did he come across it? And it was just the fact that he was walking by and just peeked in there and just saw all Wendall's stuff in there. So, you guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. I'm going to go ahead and grab Mr. Serge and we're going to head out for the night. But I just wanted to say thank you again for just joining us. And we will see you guys soon. Just got a lot of stuff going on in the background. And just working away with the whole LAPD issues and all the reports and all the things that have been reported that are on file. So, and I appreciate you guys all being in the background because you guys...
I'm hungry.
Okay, good. Okay, baby, have a good night. Okay. So thank you guys. Have a nice evening. But you guys are my little investigators out there. So keep investigating. Keep sending me the information. I appreciate it. It doesn't go unnoticed. I get tons of information all day long. So we sort it out. I hand it to certain people to, I've got a little task. I've got a little group of people that want to volunteer. And so they're volunteering to do this and doing that. So we've got a lot going on behind the scenes. So your job, your position here and your volunteering here, just listening to our channel and being supportive to us is so important. So thank you guys. Have a wonderful night wherever you guys are, and I'll see you guys soon. Okay? All right. Love you guys. Bye.